Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we are here for the season opener of the American All-Stars Dirt Series. This season, instead of the prolates, we've got the big blocks up first, followed by the 410 sprints every Thursday night. You're not going to want to miss any of this racing. Some of the top dirt guys on iRacing are in here. A little short, a lot of people that usually are here just not able to make it tonight, but expect some big numbers in the coming weeks. As we saw late last season, a lot of close racing and a great battle at the end. They do have a few spots left in recruitment, so if anybody's interested in joining, hit them up on Facebook, American All-Star Dirt Series as well. Just a few minutes left in practice as everybody goes around. Excuse me. Tommy Bush, and look, Cody Olson's back. Cody Olson currently second fastest. David Lester third. Ryan Arbogast fourth. Ryan was battling for both titles last season. Expect him to be in contention again. Brennan Weeks, Wyatt Hamaker, and Zach Beisch all on track, or have been out on track for practice. Wyatt is the youngest driver in the field, but don't let it fool you. He still knows how to wheel the car around. Oh, a little problem there as some of the leaders come by. Tonight, they are coming to you, the big blocks come to you from Limaland, and as mentioned, the 410s are at Lernerville, so I know we're going to see some sprint cars go flying over the barrier tonight. And I have to ask the obvious question, where is the Cody Olson fan club at tonight? As mentioned, still a few spots available. Let's see if we can talk to a few of the drivers. Hey Ryan, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yes, I do.
Hey man, you had a great season last season. How are you feeling about the change in the car here?
Feeling pretty good about it.
Definitely pretty fast out there so far tonight. You're well within, the top four are within 1/100th of a second right now. So you guys are definitely really, really close. Are you going to have something this season for guys like Cody Olson and Tommy Bush? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. It should be a real close race. It should be fun. So looking forward to it. And like I said, it should be a close, clean race.
All right, well, if all else fails, just make sure you wreck Cody.
Oh, we might have to do that.
All right, man. Good luck. Looking forward to seeing how your season goes.
Thank you.
Looks like Nathan Voss is in Discord, but I have not seen him hit the track yet. Expect to see him out on track as well. He was in contention for the championships last season as well. Not seeing Cody Olson available yet. Nathan Voss, it does look like he is getting ready to roll out on track as well. Let's see if we can get a word with him. Hey Nathan, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you definitely had a great end to the last season. How are you feeling starting the new season, especially with the new car here?
Oh, feeling great. Just feeling wonderful. Hoping for a good season and some good competition. Really, that's really the only thing I'm really looking for is just people to make me better.
Well, they definitely did that last season. You were contending in both title chases at the end of the season last season, so obviously stepped up your game massively last season, and fully expect to see you up there battling for wins and the championship again here.
Yeah, I hope so. Try and do my part and make sure I make it to every race, and just like last season, consistency is the key to winning.
Definitely is, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and good luck for the season, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Doug, for everything you do.
My pleasure. And I do see Patrick Coluccio in this session, but he is not available to talk to yet. We'll see if we can get a word with him at some point tonight. Because we all know he always has something to say. Let's see if we can get a word real quick with the league owner, Zach Beige. Hey, Zach, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear, Dougie.
Hey, buddy. The crowds are getting bigger here. The field is getting bigger, and I know a lot more expected to come in the next couple of weeks. So, how you feeling about the start of season 2?
I'm pretty excited. We're introducing the Big Block Modifieds. This is the series that people wanted, and I think we'll have a decent turnout. Obviously, I didn't promote, the start of the season due to, my business stuff, but I think as the season goes on, I think we'll get a lot more people to join and stuff, and we'll be adding more things as the season goes on, and I'm hoping that we can at least get, maybe a 20-car field here and there, get a lot of people in here, get some good racing going and stuff.
Well, you definitely have some extremely fast guys in the field, and the practice session already showing some really close times.
Yeah, I think these cars are going to put on a hell of a show tonight. I mean, we got 9 drivers right now. I think, like I said, as the season goes on, I definitely know for a fact that this series will probably be one of the most action-packed series of the whole entire season. So it'll be definitely an exciting night tonight between Tommy, Cody, Ryan, and David all up front. Maybe Patrick Coluccio up there too, and it'll be a good night. It'll definitely be a good race.
All right, man. Well, it's looking like it is going to shape up to be an awesome night and an awesome season. Good luck out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mark, they are definitely playing in the dirt tonight. Ryan Arbogast, now the fastest, and the top 4 are split 4 100ths of a second apart. That's how close this practice has been so far. As the track slicks off, that'll spread out a little bit, but as close as these guys are, there's no telling what could happen. Looking to see, I do not see Patrick. I see Patrick Coluccio on pit road. It does look like he has turned some laps. Nathan Voss does not look like he has turned any laps yet. And Coluccio not in Discord yet. So just under a minute left in practice, then they'll go to qualifying, some heats to set the starting order. I think we'll only see about 1 heat tonight. And finished off with the feature event and the big blocks up first. Immediately following that, we'll switch over to the 410s and have another great race at Lernerville. And just enough time left before the real racing starts for you guys to go hit the snack bar, While you're standing in line, please hit the share button. There's still some seats up in the stands. And as practice comes to a close, qualifying about to start, let's take a moment for a message from the sponsor. All right, huge shout out to Wolf Speed Media coming on board to help support this great league. Ryan Arbogast is the first off pit road. David Lester now out qualifying. The youngest member of American All-Star, Wyatt Hammaker, out qualifying. Zach Bache having some trouble getting out on the track. Looks like Patrick Coluccio is finally out on track. Zach Bache, now he gets out there. Cody Olson rolling off pit road. Tommy Bush getting ready to come off pit road now as well. Bit of a tight exit there off of pit road. Nathan Voss and Brennan Weeks are the only two that have not taken out to qualify yet. Looks like Nathan Voss is rolling out to qualify now. Nathan Voss, always a contender, as we saw last season, just wears them out with his consistent runs, and he just keeps getting faster. Brennan Weeks still has not taken out to qualifying. 8 drivers have qualified out of the 9 so far. Doing the quick math in my head, the average I rating right now for this group is about 2,300. Got some really good dirt drivers out here. So expect to see a lot of close, clean, respectful racing, but a lot of competitive racing. Just a few seconds left in qualifying. Brennan Weeks has not qualified yet. Currently, Ryan Arbogast has the fastest lap, followed by David Lester, Cody Olson, Tommy Bush, and Nathan Voss, the top 5. Then Wyatt Hammaker, Patrick Coluccio, and Zach Bache. Don't forget, you can see all of last season's races on our YouTube channel. You can find the link to that on our website, htsai.net. Getting ready for heat number 1 here at Limaland. 3/10 of a mile track, 16 degrees of banking in the turns, 8 degrees of banking in on the straightaway, and those fun little tires down to the inside. Seen countless races here decided by those tires. All right, heat number 1. We'll see Ryan Arbogast and Cody Olson on the front row. Nathan Voss, Patrick Colucci will have the second row. Brennan Weeks will be on the third row. Brennan Weeks did not take to the track during qualifying. He did practice, but I'm not sure if we'll see him take to the track here. Cody Olson and Brennan Weeks, the last two to grid. Looks like Ryan Arbogast getting a little impatient up there. All right, Cody Olson is out there. Does not look like Brennan Weeks is going to take to the grid. Pace truck will lead him around 2 times. Ryan Arbogast and Cody Olson ought to be a good battle all season long. Nathan Voss down there getting ready to fire him up. Oh, Ryan going up and giving Cody a little bit of a love tap there. Pace truck in on the back straightaway. Green flag in the air. Off into turn 1. Cody Olson up on the high side trying to clear. Down into turn 3 already and trying to get clear, but Arbogast not giving an inch. Cody Olson finally clears him at the start-finish line. Arbogast still down on the bottom trying to make something happen. He keeps making a bit of a comeback on the bottom. Now Arbogast is pulled back even with Olson. And just brings that left front over. Oh, they get together. Everybody continues going the right way, but it forces Coluccio and Voss to check up behind. Coluccio trying to take third back from Voss. Arbogast still has the lead after that incident. Cody Olson in second. Voss in third. Coluccio now in fourth. Ryan Arbogast has 3 laps to go. Can he hold Cody Olson off? And Crispy Bacon, I guarantee I'm better at it. Two to go for Ryan Arbogast in heat number 1. Cody Olson really getting low through the turns there. Voss is still holding on to third. He's got a bit of a gap on Coluccio now. Cody Olson to the bottom, white flag in the air. Out of turn 4, who's it going to be? It will be Arbogast at the line. Cody Olson comes home second. Nathan Voss is third. Patrick Coluccio in fourth. Heat number 2, we'll see David Lester and Tommy Bush on the front row. Wyatt Hamaker and Zach Bache have the second row. All 4 drivers grid quickly, ready to go. David Lester really ready to go. As they come around, sun starting to go down, should be down for the feature, I do believe. Oh, what was that? It looked like Zach Bache and Wyatt Hamaker got together. Wyatt down there on the bottom, Zach up top. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, they get together on the pace lap. Pace truck is in. Hamaker already trying to jump on the bottom. Green is in the air. Looks like Wyatt Hamaker might be having some trouble. I know he was having some problems with his force feedback coming into the race. Looks like he might still be having some sort of impact. Meanwhile, Lester to the lead. Tommy Bush, though, on the bottom, making something happen here. Tommy's got, oh, he gets a little bit of the tire. Bounces the front end up. He can't make anything happen yet. Wyatt Hamaker and Zach Bache. Wyatt goes up high. Zach comes down for the crossover. And now Zach drifts up, but Wyatt doesn't have the momentum. David Lester, meanwhile, holding on to the lead. Tommy Bush, though, right on the back bumper. Looks like Wyatt Hamaker and Zach Bache have crashed. Wyatt has gone to pit road. Let's take a quick look. Oh, Wyatt sends it way deep into the corner. Lester comes around. He'll get 2 to go. Got a half a second lead over Tommy Bush right now. Zach Bache back in third. Wyatt in fourth. He towed to pit road. White flag is in the air. David Lester just has to hold him off for half a lap more. And out of 4, David Lester wins heat number 2. Tommy Rush is second, Zach Bache third, Wyatt Hamaker finishing fourth. All right, on to the warm-up. Starting to see some cars come off pit road for warm-up here. Ryan Arbogast out up top. Wyatt Hamaker coming out. Tommy Rush, Zach Bache, David Lester, Cody Olson, Nathan Voss. Patrick Coluccio has not come out. Brennan Weeks has not come out. Brennan Weeks did put laps in practice, did not qualify, did not join Heat 1. Meanwhile, Cody Olson briefly the fastest, but Lester just laid down a faster lap. David Lester currently the fastest. Arbogast is second, Tommy Rush third, Cody Olson fourth, Hamaker in fifth, Nathan Voss sixth, and Zach Bache currently seventh. Just over 3 minutes left in warm-up. You have enough time to run back to the snack bar if needed. Patrick Coluccio not available in Discord. That kind of makes me sad. Cody Olson now the fastest. I think the battle between him, Lester, Tommy Rush, and Ryan Arbogast, based on what we saw in practice, where they were only 1/100th of a second apart, I think the most they were ever, their lap times were ever 4/100ths of a second apart. I expect to see a lot of close racing out of that group. David Lester currently second. Tommy Bush, still in third. Arbogast fourth. Coluccio is in fifth. Nathan Voss in sixth. So Coluccio has gotten out during warm-up. But Cody Olson still at the top of the board. Alright, warm up just a few seconds from coming to a close. Take a moment, hit the share button, drop in the comments, let us know who you're cheering for, and let us know if the Cody Olson fan club is in the house tonight. Checkers are out. It is time to go to the feature event. 40 laps around Limaland. All right, the lineup will be Arbogast and Lester on the front row. Cody Olson, Tommy Bush have the second row. Nathan Voss and Zach Bache on the third row. Patrick Coluccio, Wyatt Hammaker have the fourth row. And Brendan Meeks was showing as starting ninth, but I do not believe he'll be in the event. Haven't seen him on track since practice, so I don't think he'll take the grid here. Wyatt Hammaker did not take to the grid. He was briefly on the grid. It looks like he must have gone back to pit road. I'm not sure what happened. Pace trucks leading them around for their 2 pace laps. Sun continuing to set, track continuing to slick off. Pace truck about to drop off in the middle of 3 and 4. Arbogast brings him around. Green flag is in the air there, down and away. Off into turn one. Everybody still... Oh! A close call with Coluccio back there. Meanwhile, it's 3 wide up at the front briefly. These guys really going for it. We got a car in the wall. There's Tommy Rush. No caution. I think he might have recovered that one. If he did, that was really impressive because look at this. Hits the wall, goes up on all 4, gets a little help, gets back down, sends it again. Great job by Tommy Rush. I know he lost a lot of ground, but he'll be able to make a lot of that back up. Meanwhile, David Lester out front has gained almost a full second on Arbogast and Cody Olson. I don't know that we've ever seen anybody pull away from Arbogast and Olson, not like this. This is an impressive run out of newcomer David Lester. Nathan Voss now up to 4th. Patrick Coluccio into the top 5. Zach Bache in 6th. Tommy Bush in 7th. Tommy showing 2.3 seconds behind Zach Bache. We'll see if he can catch back up. Obviously, a caution at any point will definitely be beneficial to him. Cody Olson still right with Arbogast, and they are still losing ground to the leader. Never seen anybody pull away from Ryan Arbogast and Cody Olson quite like this. That's a heck of a run out of David Lester, and he just set the fastest lap of the race. He's also the only driver so far to break the 13-second barrier. And he's doing it every lap right now. Cody Olson in 3rd has Nathan Voss closing the gap now. Patrick Coluccio was gaining on Voss, but he seems to have lost a little something. He is not. He is starting to lose a little ground here. David Lester out front, 1.2 second lead over Arbogast. Arbogast is actually starting. Arbogast just ran the fastest lap of the race and starting to gain a little bit of ground. That lead under a second now. It was as high as 1.4 seconds, but Arbogast is running him down. Cody Olson staying in Arbogast tire tracks right now. They have figured something out back there. And Nathan Voss staying with them as well. Tommy Bush is... Oh! Tommy ends up going to pit road. He had actually ran down Zach Bache. $25 laps to go here in the big blocks. And then we'll have the 410s from Lernerville. We'll get to see them fly over the edge. Ryan Arbogast in 2nd has closed that gap down to 0.6 of a second. Cody Olson has started losing ground on the 2 leaders. Nathan Voss in 3rd, staying right there with Cody. Zach Bache back in 5th, and Tommy Bush had caught Zach until he had an incident in the middle of the turn. He's starting to run him down again. The leader's trying to get around Patrick Coluccio, who's now back into 7th. Lester gets around Ryan Arbogast right there with him. Oh, Arbogast gets a massive run, gets into Coluccio. Arbogast ends up sliding to pit road. We'll have to see if he comes back out, but that gives 2nd place to Cody Olson. And David Lester now has a bigger lead, over 2 seconds. Arbogast is on pit road. He's in his pit stall. Arbogast was running down the leader till he caught the lap car of Patrick Coluccio. That became a problem. Now Patrick Coluccio has parked himself. David Lester all up in all the lap traffic now, as he's got Zach Beisch and Tommy Bush right in front of him. David Lester negotiating this lap traffic and continuing to extend his lead over Cody. Now 2.2 seconds. Nathan Voss up to third, another 2 seconds back. And then a big gap back to fourth place, Tommy Bush and Zach Beisch, as they battle it out for fourth. Cody Olsen looking for any way he can find to run down Lester, but continuing to lose ground. Now 2.25 seconds is the gap. Lester way out front. Olsen has to clear this lap traffic quicker than Lester did if he has any chance of catching back up in the next 10 laps. Tommy Bush staying down on the bottom. And look at this. Cody's going to try and shoot up the middle between the two lap cars. And I think he's going to pull it off here. Looks like he is going to clear on the next turn. So Cody Olsen clearing the lap traffic, but he did lose a couple tenths of a second in the process. 7 laps now to go for David Lester. Cody Olsen now in second, Nathan Voss up to third, Tommy Bush in fourth, Zach Beisch in fifth. Arbogast, Coluccio, and Hammaker all out of the race. Cody Olsen still trying to find something, but he continues to lose ground. I don't know that, like I mentioned, I don't know that we have ever seen anybody run away from Cody Olsen. Maybe David Garman, maybe if your name is David, you just automatically become a great dirt racer. 2 to go for David Lester. Patrick Coluccio had come back out on track. He is back on pit road. White flag is in the air for David Lester. As he comes around out of turn 4, David Lester wins the first race of the season. Cody Olsen comes home second. Nathan Voss finishes third. Tommy Bush is fourth. Zach Beisch is fifth. Patrick Coluccio, Ryan Arbogast, Wyatt Hammaker, and Brendan Weeks rounding out the field. Gonna try and talk to some of our drivers. Nathan Voss is the only one available right now, so we'll start with him in third. Hey Nathan, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, Doug, go ahead.
Hey man, a third place finish considering the chaos that happened all around you is not a bad finish here tonight.
No, I love it. Third place, I'll take that, especially against David Lester and Cody Olsen. I mean, those guys are really, really good. So yeah, third place to them is like first place for me.
It looked like for a large portion of the race, you were able to stay right in Cody's tire tracks, and occasionally looked like you were gaining a little ground on him. You might give him a run for his money here.
Yeah, when the track was a little heavier in the beginning there, I was keeping up, and a couple of times it looked like I kind of gained on him a little bit, but yeah, it was fun. But yeah, Cody and Dave. They're both just way faster when the track slicks off, and I just haven't figured out the throttle control yet.
Well, I know you're going to get there before long, man. It was a great run. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, hey, green to checkered, no caution. How about that?
I know. That one really comes as a shock, man, but a great race, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, Doug.
All right, David, give me a minute. I'm working on it. Looking to see if Cody Olson's going to join us as well. Cody knows how to get here. And don't forget, here in just a few moments, we will have the 410s from Lernerville. We'll give our winner a moment to get hopped in. David, I just posted it. Oh, there he is. Hey, David, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, congratulations. I can count on one hand the number of people that have ran away from Cody Olson like that. That was an amazing run tonight.
Yeah, I felt pretty fast there. I ain't going to lie.
You definitely showed it, man. You came home with almost a 3-second lead there at the end of the race, and just the only time you got slowed down was coming through that battle I believe it was for about 4th and 5th place as you were lapping them.
Yeah. Getting through the lap traffic got a little tough, and then I kind of made a few squabbles there on the high side, so, I kind of got slowed up by that.
Well, regardless, man, you come home with the win in the season opener. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, David Lester wins in the season opener, Big Black Mods. Stick around. We will be back in just a moment with the 410s from Lernerville. practice is underway. We'll leave you watching some of the practice here for a few moments as the 410s take on Lernerville. We might get to see some cars fly over the edge. Stick around, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. Just over 20 minutes left in practice. We'll be talking to some of the drivers and more here in about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere except maybe to the snack bar and maybe hit the share button. right, welcome back. And tonight, as the second part of the season opener for the American All-Star Dirt Series 410s at Lernerville, which always promises to be an exciting race just because we'll see somebody fly over the top of the barrier on the back straightaway, or over the berm, I should say, not the barrier, fly over the berm, end up down looking at boats. And interesting note, David Garman and David Lester won the big block mods, was extremely fast here. David Garman also back in the field, so two of the top dirt racers are going to go at it here tonight. This ought to be an interesting battle, and we'll see which David comes out on top here tonight. And speaking of Davids, let's see if we can get a hold of David Garman. Hey, Garmy, it's Doug. You got me?
What up, Mr. Doug?
Hey, man, it's been a few weeks. How you been?
Well, trying to figure out sprint cars, especially the 410s. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Can't complain.
Well, man, it looks like you're sending it down in there pretty good, but another David has come to take your crown. David Lester won the big block mod in pretty dominant fashion tonight. Are you going to be able to best him? You're faster right now, but can you keep that pace?
I don't know. David Lester's pretty quick. He's actually a teammate of mine for Warrior Rap, so, I don't know. He's pretty quick. He's been doing a lot more of this stuff than I have lately, so I know he's consistent and pretty good, so hopefully it'll be a good battle up front between the two of us, and we can see what happens, but I'm also trying to figure these things out, but we'll see.
Well, it is. It's definitely going to be an exciting week. I don't know if you noticed, but I saw it I saw it earlier today. But 3 days.
I'm sorry. What about 3 days?
Guess what's coming in 3 days?
Hopefully a new dirt track would be my guess.
No, it's not even iRacing. It's something else you're going to be happy about because you already pre-ordered it.
If that happens, I'm done iRacing for a month.
I'm kind of in the same boat there with you, buddy. We'll be having a lot of DCS videos in the near future.
Yeah. So for all the people at home that don't understand what we're talking about, there's this simulator called Digital Combat Sim that's coming out with the Apache, and me and Doug are both anxiously awaiting it. So that's what we're talking about. But I didn't know it was 3 days. I knew it was going to be towards the end of the month. But
I saw January 16th earlier today on one of the main DCS groups, so thought while I had you here, I'd drop that one on you.
yeah, we'll see what happens. But thanks for ruining my train of thought for the rest of the sprint car race.
Well, I just gave the other drivers a chance. I'll make sure they thank me for it later.
All right, man. Well, we'll see you later, and we'll see how this thing shakes out.
All right, good luck, buddy. All right, Garmy currently the fastest, and by a fairly decent margin right now, 0.2 of a second. Sean Stevens currently second fastest, David Lester third, Arbogast fourth, Zach Bache fifth, Nathan Voss getting out on track, but practice comes to a close a little bit early here. All right, qualifying about to begin. Before it does, let's get a quick word from our sponsor. All right, huge shout out to Wolf Speed Media, and they're sponsoring the American All-Star Dirt League this season. David Lester out qualifying Zach Bache, out qualifying Garmin, rolling out on his first lap. Nathan Voss also out qualifying. A little wobble out of Voss there. Sean Stevens and Ryan Arbogast have not taken to the track yet. It looks like Arbogast is at the end of pit road. Sean Stevens has not taken out. Now tonight is a little bit smaller field than what we're used to out of this group. We expect 20 car fields in the next couple of weeks, so if you're interested in running with this group, oh, look at that! Holy cow! Hey David, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? David Lester, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Hey, I have to ask, have you heard from the FAA yet?
No, I have not.
Well, you're probably going to because you just flew a sprint car.
Yeah, I did.
Well, it looked really good, and I just found out from Garmy that you and him are teammates in other leagues, so this ought to be an interesting battle. Which David will come out on top, in your opinion?
Probably Gourmet.
It is amazing how commonly that is said. Well, good luck tonight, and hopefully you can come out in victory lane tonight, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
David Lester did win the first race in the big block mods, but he's got a long way to go. And Sean Stevens from Australia in the field as well, just put down the fastest lap of qualifying. And it looks like all the drivers have completed qualifying. Don't forget to check out American All-Stars Dirt League on Facebook. They're still taking new members. The rest of the league should be back next week, so there'll be some full races coming in the near future, but you definitely have an opportunity here to get in while there's a few spots still available. All right, heat number one, likely to be it will be the only heat. We'll see Sean Stevens and Ryan Arbogast on the front row, David Lester and David Garman on the second row, Nathan Voss and Zach Bache on the third row. As all the drivers get lined up at the exit of pit road. Eight-lap heat to set the grid for the feature. Tonight's feature is just 30 laps in the 410s around Lernerville. 0.4 of a mile, 14-degree banking in the turn, 6 degrees of banking on the straightaways, and of course the big drop-off on the back straightaway. Although there is a great places to go off track from turn 1 all the way to the exit of turn 4. And we might even see some guys try and fly their cars like we saw out of David Lester a few moments ago. Looks like we're just waiting on Garmy to take the grid. Don't forget to check out the website, htsai.net. You can find all the schedules, all the information, all the charity stuff going on, and so much more. Plus, you can find all of our social media links there for our Twitter, our Twitch, our Instagram, our YouTube. All of them are on the website. Cars are rolling. Hey, what's up, Russell? Hey, Tony. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better today. I have some voice. No, you guys definitely wore me out at North Wilkesboro last night. Pace car will lead him around one more time. He'll drive back into pit road off of turn 3. Sean Stevens, the lone Australian in the field, is going to lead him down once the pace car is in. Pace truck is in. They come through turn 4. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away, and Sean gets a massive launch. Sean was extremely good. Came in late in the season last season and definitely showed the Australians know how to dirt race. Especially in these sprints, he was always in the competition and always challenging for the win. Arbogast in second, right on his back bumper. Garmy up to third now. Nathan Voss. Oh! Nathan Voss has an issue on the back straightaway, ends up in the infield. And now Ryan Arbogast has caught back up to Sean Stevens. And Garmin has caught them both. Oh, we've got cars going off. Garmy just sent somebody flying. I think that was Arbogast. Let's see what happened. Arbogast got yeeted way down the hill. Looked like he just got loose off of turn 2, and then Garmin had nowhere to go. Arbogast is on pit road, obviously. Sean Stevens has the lead. Zach Bache in second with 2 laps to go. David Lester in third. David Garmin in fourth. Nathan Voss in fifth. And Arbogast on pit road in sixth. White flag for Sean Stevens. And it looks like David Lester has had an issue as they come down to the checkered flag. Oh, he goes off on the back straightaway. But Sean Stevens wins the heat and will start up front for the feature. What an eventful race. Let's see if Garmin decides to fly it. Nope. All right, everybody going to roll out for the warm-up. Tony, I seem to recall you marching through the field for part of last night's race. All right, everybody's starting to roll off. Zach Bache is out. David Lester's rolling out. Ryan Arbogast is out. David Garmin is out, and Nathan Voss also out. Sean Stevens, the only car not out on track at the moment. Got to give Ryan Arbogast credit. He did get some good hang time there right before he started tumbling down the hill. Arbogast currently fastest. Garmy second. Zach in third. Nathan Voss fourth. David Lester fifth. Lester, now they they are all going off the track. Let's see if we can back up, and we'll show you what it looks like from the back straightaway of Lernerville. See how much he shows us here. Doesn't look like we get to see the boats. We'll see if we can get a view of the boats here in a little bit. Ryan Arbogast and Zach Bache, the only two on track. Garmin and Voss rolling off pit road as well now. Just over 2 minutes left in practice to go, or in warm-up to go, rather. Just enough time for you guys to hit the snack bar one last time. And while you're there, hit the share button again. Let's fill the stands tonight. Oh, Garmin goes to the outside wall. Nathan Voss struggling a little bit off of turn 2. As always, if you have a favorite driver in the field, make sure you drop in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering. Wow, Ryan really sent it off of pit road. Hey, Ryan, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, I do.
Hey, I saw you come literally flying off pit road, and I was curious, did you not get enough hang time during the heat race?
No, I thought I needed to try and one-up that.
Oh, okay. Well, you got really close coming off pit road, but I bet if you send it to pit road right about now, it might do it.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job sending it in the heat race. Maybe we'll see what we can do in the feature, see how many times we can roll.
All right, man. Good luck, buddy. Well, at least they're all in good spirits. Hey, good evening, Russell. All right, the 30-lap feature from Lernerville. Sean Stevens and David Garmin up front. Nathan Voss and Zach Bache have the second row. David Lester and Ryan Arbogast round out the field. Did not see Sean Stevens on track throughout the whole warm-up after winning the first heat. Interesting that he is not taken to the grid here yet. I'm wondering if, because he's in Australia, we've seen this with Graham Nucky having connection issues. I have to wonder if Sean might have had an issue and got disconnected as trying to get back in. And it does not look like he is going to make the start of the race. Hopefully he'll be able to... Sean Stevens does make it in, but he'll have to start from pit road. Bit of a heartbreak after winning the first heat. And Nathan Voss has given David Garmin a little love tap. So it'll be Nathan Voss and Garmin on the front row, David Lester and Zach Bache on the second row, Ryan Arbogast in fifth, and Sean Stevens will get to roll out once they take the green flag. Pace truck about to drop in. Hopefully Sean is in position to jump out here as soon as they pass him. He is still sitting in his pit stall. Out of turn 4, here they come. Green flag in the air. Garmin is down and away. He gets the jump on Voss. Oh, Garmin is off. No caution. Nathan Voss to the lead. But here comes David Lester on the high side. Caution is out. Let's see what happened to Garmin here. Oh, it looks like him and Voss just get together. Sean Stevens does get back out on track, so he will get back up and likely get waved back around to the lead lap. Getting the field reset. Looks like Garmin may be retaking the lead and looking to see when Sean gets waved around. Here he goes. No, Sean does not get waved around. Looks like they're going to go single file on the restart. So it'll be David Garmin, David Lester, Zach Bache, Ryan Arbogast, and Nathan Voss, and then Sean Stevens a couple of laps down in 6th. Green flag back in the air. Garmin is down and away. Can David Lester hang with him? And here comes Arbogast to the bottom. Here, look at this. Sean Stevens trying to get his laps back the old-fashioned way. On the bottom, making his way toward the front. Meanwhile, there's a race for the lead as David Lester is side by side with Garmin. Garmin has the advantage off the corner on the high side. Down the back straightaway into turn 3, though. Lester gets the nose ahead. They're dead even through the turn. Garmin comes off 4 in the lead. Off turn 4, Garmin still has the lead. Lester in 2nd. They've got a gap now. Ryan Arbogast, it does look like Sean Stevens did get his laps advanced, so he is on the lead lap and now up to 4th. Garmin and Lester out front. Ryan Arbogast 1.4 seconds back, but it looks like he is gaining on. Oh, Arbogast goes off hard. So does David Lester. Caution. Lester on the bottom off 2. Up to the high side through 3 and 4. Just goes too high on the berm. And it looks like Ryan Arbogast just was sending it. And same thing, gets off into 3 a little too high and a little too fast. Now Garmin has the lead, but look who has made his way up to 2nd place. Sean Stevens. Nathan Voss is in 3rd. Zach Bache now in 4th. David Lester back to 5th. Ryan Arbogast back in 6th. Lights are out on the pace truck. They'll get one. They'll go green next time by. Stack back up side by side. Can Sean Stevens, having the advantage of restarting on the top, can he make something happen and get around Garmin here? Out of turn 4. Green flag back in the air. They're down and away, and Sean Stevens dead even with Garmin. Off into turn 1. Garmin has the bottom. Stevens up top has the momentum. Off 2. Sean Stevens to the lead. Through 3 and 4. He's got a car length on him out of turn 4. Garmin now back into 2nd. David Lester up to 3rd. Nathan Voss in 4th. Ryan Arbogast in 5th, and Zach Bache looking in 6th, looking for 5th, but Sean Stevens is in the lead and just ran the fastest lap of the race so far. Zach Bache has had an incident. No caution. Oh, he gets the wheels up, manages to keep that car going though. And does not bring out the caution with 20 laps to go. Sean Stevens is opening up a big lead over Garmin, over 2 seconds already. Nathan Voss now back in 3rd. Arbogast in 4th. David Lester has drifted back into 5th. But Sean Stevens continues. He's pulling anywhere from a quarter to a half second away every lap. Garmin in 2nd just doesn't seem to have anything for him. Up there on the high side, Garmin almost goes off, holds on to it. Arbogast and Voss battling it out. Arbogast up on the high side. Nathan Voss down on the bottom. That high side just has such an advantage here in momentum off the turn. But it is also the most dangerous place on track to be. Especially on the back straightaway. Oh, Arbogast goes off. Arbogast gets too high on the back straightaway, goes off. Nathan Voss now to 3rd. David Lester back in 4th. 1.4 seconds back. Arbogast has gone to pit road. Sean Stevens lead almost 4 seconds now. Garmin back in 2nd is 4 seconds ahead of 3rd place Nathan Voss, but David Lester is closing in on Voss. 13 laps to go. Sean Stevens might actually end up lapping a few cars here. Oh, Sean Stevens goes off on the back straightaway. Garmin in 2nd has an opportunity. Sean Stevens looks like he went all the way to the bottom. Let's take a look. Trying to dial up his in-car camera so we can see just how far down he went. There he goes off of turn 2. Manages to get on the brakes. Does not look like he went all the way down to the boats. So now Garmin has the lead with Voss in 2nd and David Lester in 3rd. Sean Stevens had problems getting back out on track. After going down, he is on pit road. Garmin, though, out front. 4 seconds over Nathan Voss in 2nd and David Lester in 3rd. Ryan Arbogast still trying to fight his way back up. He has the opportunity, as long as Sean Stevens is on pit road, he has the opportunity to pick up at least one spot. Sorry, that is Zach Bache in that blue and white car. I thought that was Arbogast's. Garmin's going to come around and get 5 to go, but his lead is shrinking. Nathan Voss is gaining on him. Gained a half a second last time. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The gap still 3.5 seconds. David Lester in 3rd is 3.5 seconds back as well. Looks like all three just need to run consistent laps here, and they will finish 1, 2, 3. Coming out of turn 4, Garmy gets 2 to go. Nathan Voss now 4 seconds back. He has lost a little bit of ground. as Garmin gets the white flag here at Lernerville. Nathan Voss currently running in second, almost out to the wall, going down. Oh, David Lester goes off. Garmin wins. Nathan Voss comes home second. Can David Lester get back up here and complete a lap and finish third? Let's see if we can get a word with Nathan Voss, who came home second. Hey, Nathan, this is Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
Hey, you managed to hold on to that. I think you're one of the few drivers that did not go off the track at all tonight, and you come home second.
Yeah, I stayed on the bottom because going on the top is really, that's for people without any brains, I think.
Well, it definitely made sense. Staying to the bottom is definitely a good thing to do here, and it definitely worked out for you tonight. So you start the season off with a third and a second place finish. That's got to be a rewarding way to end the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to Dave Garmin. He's always the guy we're chasing after week after week. So good for him.
I do have to say there was 5 laps there for a little bit where you started gaining on him like a lot every single lap, and it looked like you might have just enough time to catch him, and then he just kind of cranked it up a little bit more. But man, what a run.
Yeah, I think he was playing with me. He was trying to let me think I was going to catch up, and then he was going to run away from me. So,
well, you definitely made it work tonight, man. Congratulations.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, Doug.
And let's see if we can talk to our winner. Hey, Garmin, it's Doug. You got me?
Mr. Doug.
Man, what a way to start the season with a win, especially considering you had an incident on lap 1 and went off the track.
Yeah. Had some hardware issues going down the back stretch, and I ended up hitting Ryan, I think it was. But it was mostly due to my hardware issues that I had in race, but it got cleaned up for the rest of the race, and that was just a luck race. I should have been second or third. I know Sean ended up on his lid over on the back stretch, and that's how I got around him. So, like I said, tough track. Go a lot slower than you think you do, and track wears out way faster than you think it should. So, I don't know, but it was a good race. I enjoyed it. First time back in a sprint car in probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 weeks now. So, I'll take a win.
Well, congratulations, man. Definitely a great way to start the season.
Yeah, thanks, Doug.
All right, that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to come back Sunday morning for GT3 NSS. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. There's always stuff going on being talked about. And don't forget, y'all, have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Sunday morning.